Hi angels, or welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming back. And if you're not an angel, that means you're not subscribed to the channel, so please darling make sure to subscribe down below so you can join, the angel gang. I don't know if I should call my angels like angel gang or angel squad or angel family. I feel like I like family more, but like, I don't know. Let me know down in the comment section. Should you guys be like the angel gang, angel squad, angel family, between those three? Okay. So anyway, today I'm basically gonna be doing an adulting diary. I think this is gonna be episode 2 because I started episode 1 with a mini vlog, a cute vlog. So that vlog was basically but you can check it down below, okay? But I'll give you a little, a little trailer, some verbal trailer. So it was basically me like exercising, me fixing my accommodation and stuff because it's back to school, baby. Like it's literally, it's crunch time right now in a matter of like weeks. Yeah, so now today's video is basically going to be about the hustles and oh, I need water. I just choked on my own spit. I'll get it after. But anyway, I'm going to be talking about the struggles of getting accommodation, as well as like the struggles of registering when you're not a private paying student. Alright, so yeah, let me get down into it. Adulting vlogs is basically about the things that I go through, and I feel like I'm on my way to becoming an adult if I'm not an adult already. I'm not adult yet, but slowly but surely, because like I feel like what defines an adult is when you start doing things on your own. Number one, when you start to take responsibility of the things that you normally would let go and let your parent or your guardian do it for you. But now it's like, no honey, no, it's all up to you. It's like when they say the future is in your hands, that is when adulting kicks in. When the future is literally not in your grade 1 teacher's hands, it's in your hands. Okay, so yeah, so basically I feel like not being a private payer is just, it's just hectic mentally, like it's draining because the system is very slow if you're not a private paying student. If you have a bursary, or yeah, if you have a bursary or a scholarship. I'm not sure about scholarship because I don't want to speak about something that I don't know, so let's speak about bursaries. It is really hard, yeah, to know when things are gonna open and stuff, right? So that vlog that I made the other time, I was looking for accommodation, and let me tell you guys something. It was so hard because bear in mind, when you look for a place, right, you need to pay money for it. Like when you secure a room, you need to pay a certain amount of money in order for you to even just secure the room, right? You're not guaranteed that your bursar is gonna fund you. So it's like you're just securing the room. Well, as if you wait for the bursar to like approve you and for it to be like open and operate and generate money into your account and stuff and to your schooling, basically it's a waiting game, right? Because you need to wait for them, and because like there's this thing of accommodations or res places wanting students that are, they don't want it, but like okay, so that day, right, I needed to pay 1,100 rand to secure a room. a room that when my bursar opens up, right, it's gonna pay for my room. I don't need to pay anything, because the whole point of me having a bursary shows that I'm not able, even if I was able to pay the 1.1, right, it's like even if I was able to get the money, I don't have to, because like a bursary is paying for me. I'm not a private payer, right? So now, just because I can't pay that money, right, you're not gonna get a room, you're not gonna secure like your accommodation at this point until your bursar approves you, or until the year starts. The problem lies in where when the year starts, honey, like when the year starts, it's like you already need to register, and when you register, there's also a fee for registration. It's like 9,000, or like in my school, right, my university, it's 9,000, 9 point something to 10k. So it's like I'm not a private payer, so I need to wait for my bursar to like pay for those stuff. And when they don't open before the registration closes, it's like, what are you expecting us to do at this point? Because you're gonna be like, oh yeah, we're funding you after registrations have closed, and you like, what now, you know? So that's why it's like, it's very important to like make sure that you have your things together. Even if you don't have your things together, I found that it's very important to ask questions, even if you're not getting the information for free, because the people that you talk to when you ask for accommodation, when you ask for like registration information and how you can register if you're still waiting for your bursar, because the bursar is going to pay for your registration fee, that's 10k. It's like they, or the people that are in charge, or the people that are willing to help you, they don't necessarily know what you don't know. You understand? Like, they're not going to be like, oh, what don't you know? Like, what do you want from us? No, it's a matter of, you need to think. And when you think, you need to think about, if I'm doing this step, where is it going to lead me? Is it going to lead me in like a T zone? If not, it's like, okay, I'm in the right path. But if there's like a T junction, it's like, do I go this way? Do I go that way? If I go that way, will it succeed? If I go that way, will it succeed? Will I, you know, you need to always be thinking, and it gets stressful. I don't want to lie, it gets stressful. But yeah, man, so that day was hectic. I don't even want to go into deep about what really happened, but I just want to get people aware, or like my angel squad aware, that don't sleep on your future. Like, don't sleep on your things, because nobody else is gonna ask the questions for you, honey. No one's gonna, like, yeah, man. Because that day, as much as I didn't pay that 1.1 that I wanted, I managed to secure my room, and I managed to create a relationship with the person that was helping me at that point. So with me creating a relationship with her, it was like, she was like, so some of you don't know, I go to school in Advent, yeah. So, and I live in Gqeberha, Port Elizabeth. So I inquired with both branches in Johannesburg and in Port Elizabeth, and then I went to my nearest one in Port Elizabeth. Okay, so when I went there, she managed to call the branch, the Johannesburg branch, and they spoke, and they were like, oh, okay, they see this booking, and she's like, she's not gonna pay because she's like a bursary student, so wait for her and don't give that room to anybody else. And she's not gonna pay because, oh, why, how, from where, you understand? So yeah, yeah, that's what happened that day. I couldn't necessarily speak about it because I was so tired that day. So I was like, you know what, let me make a new video yeah, man, and I hope you guys are okay, I hope you guys are okay with this registration thingies, and all your documents are in order, and because this year, guys, this year has to be an easy year, you know as much as I know there are going to be like ups and downs and stuff, but I really really hope that we are able to, as much as we were so dependent on our parents, like guidance, and them like spoon feeding us, and them finding out information for us, and finding out research for us and giving it to us. It's like now it's a matter of use the community you have, right? And also think, like, have a time where you sit down and think about the steps that you need to take, think about the steps that you might need to take, and think about the steps that you don't think are important, right? Because there are steps that we don't think, they're not important. Follow your instincts. Easier said than done, because I've been wanting to call my my dad for the longest time. I haven't spoken to him in like forever, and in my gut it's like, call your dad, call your dad, call your dad, call your dad, but like days are going by, and I'm not calling my dad. So yeah, I don't know where that came from, but it is what it is, guys. That's what I wanted to talk about, the struggles of not being a private paying student. That you always have anxiety, you always have to think for yourself, you always have to get with the system and get with the people that also maybe are funded by the same bursary, so you can ask them questions if they are your seniors, because you can't do it alone, honey, because you don't know how the system is, and the system is very tricky. You might go to a place and you don't even have accommodation, and then when you go there with your bags, honey, looking all ghetto, you don't even have your accommodation, but you're waiting there, you're like, I applied, I applied, I applied. Another thing is, follow up is really really important. Follow up before you go places. But if you do go to like places without having accommodation, and you know that your bursar gave you like a thumbs up that they are paying for you, then go with your parent. Don't go alone, especially if you are a first year student. Don't go alone. If you are studying for, even if you're studying like close by to your house, never go alone if your things aren't necessarily set in stone. Okay, but yeah, guys, that's all I have to say. Hopefully things will change, like in the next years. I don't know, like we need to start an awareness that these things are happening and it is not right, because how can they expect bursary students to pay 1.1 for rooms just to secure them, and then they tell us that rooms are running out, you must pay, it's gonna be blah 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 blah. It's like a marketing strategy, and I'm like, bruv, I see. Dark mom, but never. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching my video, watching my little rant, my little vent. I hope you guys are okay, and yeah, you can drop your questions down below, you can drop your concerns down below, you can ask your questions if you are in matric down below. If you need anything, like if you don't understand how some things go, if you want to apply for university and you don't know how, well, if I can help you, I can. Okay, so yeah man, that is my adulting diaries episode 2. Okay guys, bye, love y'all.